G'day folks, Andy here from McDowall Manor. And Bobby too, he says. So I'm working real hard at the moment. It may not look like it, but at the moment I'm supervising my chickens, exercising my dog, and making sure that there's no destruction of my yard, because the chickens are actually pretty damn good at destroying things. Well, anyway, there's the girls. I've given them a bit of bread today. Don't often give them bread because there's no nutritional value to it for them really. It's just a bit of a treat, and they obviously love it. Look at that. Funny little things they are. Yeah, so I'm supervising them, working hard. I usually try to give myself an hour every afternoon, to be honest, where I just sit and enjoy the yard and relax. Don't actually try to do too much. I've just watered everything. But mostly I'll just start and I'll throw Bobby's toy for him in a minute so he can chase after that. Hey Bob, where's your toy? Where's your toy, Bobby? Where's your toy? Bring it here. Bring it here. There he goes. He's a clever little bugger, I tell you. Yeah, give it to Daddy. Except he can't work out the difference between my feet and my hands. He figures if he gets it near a limb, but that's probably close enough. But yeah, you can see I'm beside the aquaponics bed there. I can see that's going pretty well. Been a few changes. The pots that were in front of that got moved over near that doorway into the laundry. The reason for that was because the bloody chooks keep jumping on them and then using them to get up in the aquaponics bed, so I had to move them. I'll tell you what I will show you. I'll show you something that's a bit interesting. It's spring, about the 4th day of spring over here, I think. We'll have a little look at what's been happening with the citrus. That's my Lisbon lemon. You can, geez, look at the new growth on that. It's fantastic, isn't it? And not just in one place, folks. Look, quite a few of them. Now, right beside the lemon, of course, is my lemonade. Now, he's showing a bit of growth, like that twiggy branch in there, and this front one there, new growth. But he's also starting to give me some flowers, God bless him, so I reckon I'll get some fruit off him. I really like the lemonade fruit's really good, can't recommend it enough. The loganberry behind survived well over the winter, doesn't seem to bother it much. I'll just swing you around here. A bit sunny now. Right down there, that's where I've planted some potatoes. I don't do very good with potatoes, so we'll see what the hell happens with them. That was just they'd chitted in a cupboard, so I figured, oh bugger it, I'll put them in. Those little plants down there, I think they're probably marigolds. I pulled the seeds out. Now this little guy's my mandarin. He's been a very unhappy camper, as you can see. Has not enjoyed the winter at all, and just trying to get my shadow out of there. But what's happening at the moment that I'm quite excited about, don't know if you can see or not, is there's flowers on that little branch, which is just fab. Oh, maybe if I pointed at the right branch you might even be able to see a few. So that's fab, and there is actually a bit of tiny weeny new growth coming, so I'm quite confident he survived. The bloody poor old grape, well, I know they're deciduous obviously, but oh geez, he suffered. He hasn't started coming back yet, so I don't know how that's going to go. Grapes don't go very well here in Brisbane, we're too tropical for them. So this one's the wicking bed. It's a self-watering bed, of course. It's the one that got attacked by the bloody chooks. The turnips have actually come back all right. I've had at least one meal out of them. I'll zoom in. There's a little turnip down there. It's only a small one, that one. The choco, it's going well. We got that at the last Brisbane local food visit. Thanks guys. There's some sweet potato. We moved them out this side of the yard. It's never a good idea to let your sweet potatoes grow in the same bed for too long. There's quite a bit of sweet potato now mixed in down there, which I'm pretty happy about. Sweet potato is one of my favourite plants to grow. You eat the leaves and the tubers, fantastic. That's a new addition under one of my seats. So I'm actually going to grow some food for the chickens in there. The reason the wire's there is because it stops them digging it out by the roots. They can peck out the top of it. So hopefully it'll last a bit longer. Not sure how that'll go. I'll do a proper update clip and give you a look at it sometime soon. So there's my inquisitive chickens. I've sat back down again bludging. My Bob checking the chickens out. He loves their poo. Dirty little bugger. They're great little, I really can't talk highly enough. Tend to get usually 3 eggs a day. Sometimes I only get 2 a day, but usually it's 3. There's Bobby chasing his toy. I told you I exercise with the dog. Yeah, so that's how I relax in the afternoon. I usually make myself put aside an hour for this. Forces me just to stop and sit down and take a rest and, you know, enjoy what I've built. Enjoy the fruits of my labour. Christ, we never slow down these days, do we? Anyway. That's enough of my nonsense. I'll see you next episode, folks. Hooroo. This is a bit later. Rozzie's come out with some cheese. Now, I expected the dogs to like it, but I didn't expect that the chickens would go wild over bloody cheese as well. Look, Bobby's begging up. Oh. There they go. Oh, everyone's in. Look at that.
That's one, Bobby. Okay, that's good.
Lady, now she's realising why it's probably not a great idea to feed the critters every time you come out. She's being mobbed over there, mobbed by chickens and dogs. Classic.